Hi, I'm Fiona Webb. Today I'm going to show you how to set your catalogues up so you can get them out in the marketplace and start making money, which I guess is probably why you joined the business in the first place. Okay, so what you should have in front of you is you should have your main catalogues, you should have your seasonal specialogue, Christmas at the time of recording this, you should have your little tomorrow slips which tell the catalogue household when you'll be coming back to pick it up. You should also have your wanted slips, your order forms, and of course your plastic bags to put them in. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is get all your main catalogues, and you need to sticker them up with the stickers that should have arrived from the company, and there's a space on the back where you stick those. Now the reason we do that is so that you can identify your catalogue at the doorstep. Also, the customer likes to know that you are a local distributor. You will find that people will buy from more local distributors because they feel they can trust you, and I guess if they ever thought they were going to have a problem, they know how they can come back to you and you can sort that out for them without having to worry about somebody who lives miles away and perhaps wouldn't be able to do that. So it's a really important part of getting the customer trust. So first thing to do, get your books all stickered up. You will find on your specialogues there is a section on the back for your stickers, but you don't need to worry about doing that because it's all going to be in the same pack, and we're trying to save you time and get you making money as soon as possible. So once you've done that, you also need to stick up all your order forms. Again, that is so that the customer will have a receipt with your details on, and also should they need to contact you with any queries or anything, they can obviously give you a call on the number that is on your stickers. So that's what you need to do that for. The other thing you need to do is have everything else ready to go. And what we do is quite simple. We take the main book, we sandwich the order form between it, and we put the specialogue on the other side so that you've got Clean Easy facing both ways. And then we put the wanted slip in half and we put that on one side of the book like this, and then we put the tomorrow on the other side so it's quite clear when we're coming back to get the catalogue. Now I just want to explain a couple of things. Firstly, the reason we have the wanted flyers in is because if there's anybody else in the area where you are dropping your catalogues that is interested in joining Clean Easy, they're going to join Clean Easy anyway. So you may as well have them in your team, regardless of whether or not you want to sponsor. You could still benefit from that. So you don't need to worry about that. As a new person, if somebody fills their details in on that, just give a quick call to your sponsor and they will deal with it for you. And you can be as involved as that as you want to. But the main thing is, if they're in your team, you can work with them. Whereas if they end up joining somebody else because you say, oh, I don't want them in my team, you're going to be in competition with them. So much better to work together. The other thing I want to explain about is the tomorrow slip for the catalogues. Now, if you're anything like us, when we first started, we thought that one day wasn't going to be long enough to leave the catalogue. Well, the fact is this: if you leave a catalogue too long in a house, it's going to get lost. It's going to put it away on the sideboard, it's going to get upstairs, it's going to get behind the settee. Basically, what you want to do is you want to get this catalogue back from the person that you've dropped it to, whether it's with an order, without an order. The main thing is you retrieve the catalogue. So that way, we want to put some urgency on it. And if somebody comes in from work at tea time, sees your catalogue on the doorstep, and it says you're coming back for it tomorrow, they know they've got to have a quick look at it tonight. And if they want anything, they put it straight back out. If they don't, they'll put it straight back out anyway. So it makes the urgency on it so it's not going to be left and lost, because you want to get that back and put it through another household as quickly as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the packs up in the same way every time. And that is because as you pick them up, you're going to be doing some really important record keeping, which will be covered a bit later in your coaching course or by a sponsor, or you'll have the information in your getting started pack that you would have been sent. But basically, when we pick the catalogue packs up, we look to see whether the customer or the potential customer has looked at the catalogue or not. So they're not going to put it back in the same way as you do. So as long as you know you make your books up the same way every time you drop, you'll be fine. And it's been really, really easy to keep those records. So like I said, you put the pack together, everything, and then all we do is quite simply pop it inside the plastic bag. And then what we're going to do is shake it down. It's going to look really organised, neat and tidy, which is also really important because remember, it is your shop window. And we then do the zipper on the top, so that's now nice, clean and secure to go through your potential customer's doorstep. And then when you pick it up, as I say, it won't look like that if it's been looked at, and it won't look like that if they place an order as well. So that's it. That's the first job really when you join the business, is get the catalogues made up, get them out into other people's houses, because remember, catalogues in your house aren't going to sell anything, whereas in other people's houses, they're going to be looking through, browsing and placing their order. So I hope that's helped. Very simple, straightforward. Do it as quickly as you can, get them out there and start earning money.